Kia ora, everybody. How you doing? My name's Josh.
Howdy, I'm Sarah.
We bought at home.
Yeah, we are.
Sarah,
Yes.
what are we playing today?
Today we are playing the first of our 3 new mystery box games. I'm going to say 3/3.5.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's all.
I can feel it.
But
What is
I'm
it?
quite excited. It is Escape the Dark Castle.
Yes, this is the game that when we opened the mystery box, both of us were like, "Oh, this looks really cool." This is going to be the one that we want to play first. And guess what?
It's the one we're playing
That's
first.
the one we're playing.
So
Exactly.
we're going to start off by saying a massive thank you to Boardgame for allowing us this opportunity to play so many new games, discovering them for you as well.
It's more for us, though.
It is more for us. I feel like it's a bit...
It's way more for us.
Yeah. This is a dungeon crawler... I'm going to say dungeon crawler like mini game.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Dungeon deck crawler? Not really crawling around a dungeon, just going through a
Walking
deck.
through it. What's that game?
Descending.
What's that game? The 5-minute dungeon where you're going through a deck. Like that. But not 5
Slightly
minutes.
less chaotic.
Oh, God, I love it. But in this game, you will descend through a dungeon, trying to get to the boss at the bottom. Getting a bit of loot on the way, trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
It's
going to be some really cool, like, art and,
creepy.
like, really creepy, really cool pictures.
Yeah, it should be like a, not spoiler, what's the thing called? Like, an alert sign for, like, by the way.
Creepy. May cause nightmares.
Yes, it's really creepy, some of them.
So, let's, as Board at Home tradition would dictate, and Sarah's a bit anxious about this,
Right,
we're going to have a random character, please.
But I'm going to tell you all.
You're going to go
of them
through a
off
character first?
So each character has 3 traits. A
Yep.
trait that has and you get a specialist dice to use. One of the traits has 4 pips, then 3 pips, then 1 pip. So like on the dice. So one side might have 2 as such.
Oh, of course, yeah, because some dice have 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
gotcha.
3 symbols are might, cunning, and wisdom. So that's what's within the game. So we have a smith and a cook, which are mostly mighty.
They're mighty.
You have a tanner and an abbot, which are mostly wise and wisdomy.
I thought they were cunning. Oh, that one. Sorry, yeah, the star.
And then the tailor and the miller are cunning. Then their second ones are kind of reversed of the 2. So
Yeah.
one has 3 and one has
Well,
1. And
I'll bring up this one. What's top of the deck? There you go. Boom. So you can see on there, that's the miller. So yeah, you can see 4 points on cunning, 3 might, 1 wise. So you're less likely to roll wisdom with the miller than you will other.
But because Josh says that Board at Home likes to do a random,
Yeah, I want a random character.
we could end up both with the same thing
Yeah, we could.
as such. Not fully the same, but
That's how.
what do you want? Pick a number 1 to 6.
I would like number 6, please.
I'm
I'm not even going to flip it. I'm not even going to flip it. Who are you playing
Right,
as?
I'm playing as the abbot. I am 4 wisdom, 3 might, and 1 cunning.
Alright, there is your abbot dice.
Thank you very much.
I'm playing as
Please.
the miller.
Thank goodness.
I am cunning and a little bit mighty and not very wise. So there you go. We are synchronized.
I was very worried that it was going to be this very similar.
Too samey.
Because 2 samey would be difficult.
Right, let's go down to the board. Okay, so here is the board, Sarah.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
So this is our end dungeon door that we are heading towards. There's a big baddie under there. The box has 3 big baddies. And we've chosen one at random. I actually don't know which one it is.
Nope,
and I
no
don't
idea.
actually know. We've not played. I've only played it 3 or 4 times. I really like this game. Don't know why. So I can't even remember who might be under there. Anyway, then you choose 15 of the very many travelling adventure cards. So we'll put them on top. So we have shuffled and picked 15. And then on the top, you choose the beginner card. It's always the same card.
Yeah.
We then have our dice off to the
Chapter
side.
dice.
Chapter dice, that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
We have our character dice, which we will be rolling to attack and succeed at things.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josh is shuffling the loot deck, which we will get. We can hold 2 loot maximum. There are some loot each. There are some loot in the deck which are two-handed. For two-handed, you can obviously only hold 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have
2 hands.
2 hands. Then we have this cool little, it comes with this cool little booklet and tiny pencils. This is to do your life. We start with 18 lives, so you just write it. Do it how you feel.
Do it how you feel.
Do it how you feel.
We are going to be progressing down through this dungeon stack. Each card is going to have some kind of story, some kind of challenge, some kind of experience that we are going to have to get through in order to get to the next one.
True that.
How that's going to work is, and obviously this will become clearer as we bring them up. Do you want to give me a random from the top of the unused pile?
This is, oh, look at that one.
Yeah, okay. So this is this one. They don't have names, so...
No, your boot catches a tripwire, releasing a shower of acid from above.
There you go.
So it always has like a little story.
A little bit of flavour.
Put you in the mood.
So then it says here, like, each player try to roll a cunning in one attempt. So that is the eyeball symbol. So you're going to take your dice, you're going to roll it. If you get an eyeball, you've succeeded. If you fail, the bad things happen.
Some of the dice, like that one says all, some of them say you. If it's you, it's the person who flipped the deck.
Yeah.
So you can take turns in flipping the deck. If someone's got not a lot of life left, you might choose the other person to flip the deck. It's up to you guys who does it, but the person who flips it is the you.
Exactly. So the only other thing I want to talk about before we get into it is combat. So combat's going to work in a fairly similar way. You're going to get a monster, and underneath there will be some dice symbols that you are going to have to roll. You're going to match those symbols with your dice in order to defeat that monster. Your dice does have, so mine, for example, has this cunning with a shield. What that means is if in combat you...
deflect damage.
You deflect damage, you don't take damage.
Yeah.
The monsters, once again, we'll go through all this when we get to a fight, but each monster will have a damage value that will attack you from. Roll a shield, you don't take damage.
Yes. During a fight, at least one of you must go each turn, but one of you may rest. If one of you rests, you just don't roll the dice that turn, and you heal for 1.
1 HP.
I think we should get into it.
Let's do it. Alright, yeah, it'll make much more sense while we're playing. Follow along with us as we try to escape through the Dark Castle. Do you want me to go first? As I've got my hand on the deck and we know what this first card is. Alright, so after years of incarceration in the depths of the Dark Castle, you finally break free of your cell. In a small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. Yes. Draw an item card per player now. What do you got?
We got the healing vessel is a relic. Whenever you roll doubles, a double symbol, you may restore 1 health to any character.
That feels like an abbot sort of card to me.
Okay. And then the rotten shield, it is armor. Whenever you lose HP, reduce the amount by 1 down to a minimum of 1.
Boom! I'm taking the shield.
Okay. I will take
the healing verses. You hear footsteps approaching. You must not linger here. You make for the exit, slipping away and disappearing into the darkness. Turn the first chapter card now.
Do it.
You want me to do it?
Well, it says turn it over now.
Alright. Alright, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. You are knocked unconscious and dragged down a side passage. You awake strapped to a table where a man in a filthy apron is scraping rust from a jagged blade.
Oh.
You are to be the test subject for the castle's torturer. You, so me, must endure the pain until your absence is noticed and you are rescued. Roll your character dice 5 times. For each roll that is not might or a double, lose 1 HP. Okay.
5 times, right?
5 times.
Number 1.
It's not.
Lose a HP.
It's wisdom. Whenever I would lose HP, reduce the amount by 1.
Down to a minimum of 1.
Done it. That's a double.
Nice. Yeah, so you don't know.
That's not.
2.
2 more rolls. It's a double and a fist. Alright, so I lose 3.
3 damage.
So that puts me on 15. Alright, you're up.
Right.
How come it took you so long to find me?
In this sweltering chamber, a blacksmith is forging a sword. He is so absorbed in his craft that you spot the opportunity to steal from him. As a group, choose one option. We can move on, it's not worth the risk. Turn over the next chapter card. Or steal, nominate a player to try and roll cunning. You are cunning.
I am cunning.
In one attempt. If we succeed, we draw 2 items. Or if we fail, each player loses 2 HP. I feel like it's early.
Up for steal, down for runaway.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we all knew what was happening there. I'm doing this, right?
Yes, you're doing it. So it's on you if you get it wrong.
No. Failed.
So we failure. You are caught red-handed, and the blacksmith turns his hammer on you. Each player loses 2 HP as you retreat.
Okay, I'm on 13.
I'm
It's
on
totally fine.
16.
Totally fine. 13 is fine.
Do you want me to go again, or do you want to go again?
No.
No.
Well, hang on. Wait, whenever you lose HP, reduce it down by 1.
Oh, so you only lose 1.
Yeah, so I'm on 14.
There you go. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay, here we go. 2 deformed thugs are debating the best way to kill and eat another man when they notice your arrival.
Uh-oh.
Nominate a player to roll wisdom or double in one attempt. That's you. Try to succeed.
In one attempt.
One attempt. That's a wisdom.
That's a wisdom.
Nice. Success. The attackers flee and the victim rewards you from his nearby stash. Each player may either gain 1 HP or an item card.
I'm going for an item card.
I'm going for an HP.
Right, the item card I got. Oh, I got the Fury Shard relic. Once per round, when you roll a double, you may roll again and apply both results.
Wow.
Nice. I forgot when I roll doubles as well. Not that.
So what does that mean? Does that mean now when you roll double, you heal and you can do a thing?
Yeah, and
amazing.
Again. Nice. It's me.
Yeah, go for it.
Right.
I'm happy just going back and forth until I'm almost dead.
If one person dies, you're both dead,
by
the way. As you pass a heavy wooden door, it flies open and a raged madman bursts through. He wields his shackles as a weapon. And his crazed stare sends a clear message. You stand between him and freedom.
Mm-hmm.
You must try to roll might or a double in one attempt.
Alright. Let's see it. That's a wisdom.
That's a wisdom.
Amity wisdom.
Failed. You are smashed aside. Lose 2 HP and begin battle.
Okay, so let's just bring this guy up just to talk about battle real quick. So like we talked about at the start of the video, you've got your 3 dice. So your fist, your cunning, and then that player symbol. Sarah, what's that player symbol?
So the player symbol is dice, rando dice, the amount of players. So we're going to roll 2 dice because there's 2 players. I'm going to roll them. We've got another cunning and another might. That's kind of annoying.
So that's what we need to, those are the 4 symbols that we need to match.
Yes.
For each round that we don't, that he has dice remaining, we take 2 damage.
Yes. Okay. You roll together, but one of you hits first and takes damage, and then the other one hits first and takes damage, or possibly takes damage. So,
right, so what happens? Ooh, nice. Okay, that's not bad. So
shall I go first?
Well, you got a double as well.
So firstly, I heal for 1. I could heal you, but it's heal.
No, I'm on the same life.
Okay, and so it goes to 15, and I rolled doubles, so I can roll again and apply both. So firstly, I get rid of those 2.
Yes.
Because my 2 fists.
And you're shielded, so you don't take...
So torture time, but I'm going to apply this one, get another fist, doesn't do anything. But I was shielded, because it takes both of them, so I don't take the 2 damage. Then Josh goes.
I rolled a cunning, so we get rid of 1 eyeball, but then I take 2 damage, which is rounded down by 1 because of my shield, which gives me 14 life.
And then we roll again.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yep.
So I will hit his eyeball.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
So you don't take damage.
Wouldn't have taken damage anyway, but he'd be dead.
But I did 2, so I can heal you for 1.
Oh, nice. Cool. Puts me on 15.
I could have rolled again and got fists, which is another double. So you can heal again.
Woo! Is it each time or once? Whenever you roll a double?
Yeah.
Nice.
I
16.
can go again.
You go again?
No, you can't. No, it's only double.
Once per round when you roll a double.
Right. That's that one.
Oh,
you
good
go.
job. Here we go. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Something is blocking the door to this chamber, and you use your shoulder to force it open. It's only when you step inside, eggshell crunching underfoot, that you realise that you've destroyed a creature's nest.
Wow.
There is a mournful wail as it approaches from the darkness, its sorrow soon turning to fury.
You meanie, killing its babies.
That's my bad, alright? Right, now, special rule for this combat. All players may fight as normal, but you are the only player this creature attacks, and you may not rest.
Wow.
So we need a fist, we need an eyeball, and we need 2 more dice. It's a wisdom and an eyeball. Right, we need to get this killed, because it's going to hit me for 2 each. Well, 1 technically for each turn.
Right, ready?
Yeah. I got a wisdom and you got a wisdom.
So.
Alright, I'll go first. Hit the wisdom, take 1 damage.
Yes, because your shield.
15, because my shield.
And I don't get hit.
But
all players fight as normal, but you are the only player the creature attacks.
Does it attack me on your turn? Because it would usually attack you.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's just you get hit.
Okay. Yeah, do I get hit again?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would it, when it's supposed to attack, which is after each dice,
yes.
Would it just hit me?
You are the only player this creature attacks.
So I think it would, eh? So
Possibly.
I think I'm on 14 now.
Oh, this is going to be a rough one.
It's going to be real rough. At least I've got a shield. Oh, roll better. I rolled an eyeball. Okay, so
you get hit for 2.
So
1 from you and 1 from me.
So that puts me on 12. We go again. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fist.
And it hits me.
No, but you're shielded.
Oh yeah, I'm shielded this round. So 12. Okay, we just need an eyeball. Eyeball. And you rolled a healing double.
I held a healing double, so you can
Can
heal.
I get a heal on that bad boy?
Reroll and yeah.
13.
Eyeballs.
Boom.
He's dead.
Dead.
Oh, what we didn't do after the last one.
What did we do after the last
Whenever
one?
you do combat, you
get an item.
An item at the end.
Oh, so 1 each.
Item for last turn, you take.
Decayed Blade. Oh, this would have been really... Once per round of combat, when you roll wisdom, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results
And it's
apply.
one-handed.
Yeah,
and then the next one is a stale loaf of bread. Discard to restore 2 health to a character.
Yeah, no, I can't hold it to... I would... Yeah, I'd love
One
to
of
eat
those
it,
things
but like...
that... Yeah, there's... do I want... I'm going to get rid of my healing verse.
What?
And take this, because then I can start getting things that move. Discard to restore 2 health to your character. It's only to me. No.
Oh, shame that.
15.
I'll get rid of this really good relic that helps both of us
17.
to just get 2 HP for myself right now. Wow. Wow.
Right.
If we don't make it through.
You pass through a chamber which serves as a cesspit below the castle privies. As you pick your way through the filth, something unusual catches your eye. Draw an item.
It's corn.
It's a shield.
You also got a
I
rotten
also
shield.
got a rotten shield.
Okay, here we go. You ascend a narrow spiral staircase, emerging onto a windswept bell tower.
Dark.
As you cross the tower, the bell swings into life, its dreary peal shaking your very bones. Any player who cannot roll wisdom or double in one attempt loses 2 HP as the sound drives them insane. Yeah, I lose 1 HP because the sound is driving me insane. I am now on 12 life.
Right. You enter this door. You are forced to push aside thick thorn-covered vines. They spring to life, binding your wrist and hauling you into the thicket below. Lose 1 HP. Puts me on 16.
Okay.
Hacking at the aggressive weeds eventually causes them to recede through the cracks in the old stone wall, leaving behind the belongings of previous victims. Draw 2 item cards.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we've got the Rengorn's Ruin relic. Whenever you roll doubles, you may change it to a single.
To any single.
If you draw a double, if you do, the double doesn't apply.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or a partially rotten food. Discard to restore 1 HP to your character.
Okay. I don't think I want either of those. What about you? Being able to turn a double into any single is pretty cool, but
I'm
doubles
take
are
that
usually
one.
shields. You taking the change?
Taking that.
Alright, here we go. Your spirit is suddenly wrenched from your body. Paralyzed, you can only watch as it drifts above you. You are incapacitated. To restore your corporeal balance, the other players must roll in unison, keeping track of any wisdom rolls until you have rolled a total wisdom equal to the number of players. After each attempt, you lose 1 HP until the total has been reached. If you've not succeeded after 3 attempts, the curse is broken and your spirit returns to your body.
Alright, I have 3 turns.
3 turns to roll 2 wisdom. Okay, that's 1.
Whenever you roll a double, you can change to... Oh, no. It's...
Now, hang on. You did roll wisdom, but after each attempt, I will lose 1. So I'm on 11. There it is.
Boom.
Do I take 1 for the second roll?
No.
Unless the total's been reached yet.
Yeah.
So I just lost 1. That's not bad.
There you go.
Thank you.
I sorted you out.
All right. Yep, let's go. What do you got?
Right, the next one. Oh, it's biggie. Several armed figures spring from the shadows and attack. You become separated and each player must fight alone.
Ooh, okay.
Roll a chapter dice in front of each player.
Okay.
I got a wisdom.
I got cunning.
Oh, perfect. Roll a chapter dice in front to represent the muggers attacking you.
Yeah.
However, the muggers want your items. Players carrying 2 items roll 2 chapter dice instead of 1.
It's not ideal. Got a wisdom.
I got an eyeball.
Yeah.
Begin combat. Special combat rules. Each time a player would take damage from the mugger, they may avoid it by discarding an item. No player can rest until the muggers are attacked. Muggers attacking them are defeated. They may then either rest or help the other player defeat theirs.
Oh, yeah.
A player aiding another player takes damage as normal and must declare who they are aiding before they roll.
Okay,
Yes,
and we get 1 damage each time. All right,
Ready?
let's roll. Right, I've got a wisdom.
I got shielded 2 wisdom, so get rid of my wisdom.
Man, if only someone had a healing relic for doubles.
Oh, when I roll a double, I can roll again. It's another wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom for me.
Yep.
I take a damage.
I don't take a damage because I had a shield.
I'm on 10. We go again.
Yep.
Darn it.
Eyeball.
I take a damage. I missed.
I killed my guys.
9. That's
Right,
good.
I'll help you.
Eyeball shield for me. So
Done.
I kill my guy.
Yep.
Boom.
Bish bash bosh.
Done
Right.
and done. Get an item.
1 item. Discard this to apply a single wisdom at any time.
Get out of here. I don't want that. Right, next. Ooh, this chamber is flanked by caves and littered with gnawed bones. A guttural growl rings out as something emerges. As a group, choose one of these options and then begin combat. So, do we want to tackle the beast head on for 2 chapter dice, but he hits for 3?
Ooh.
Or use hit and run tactics where we'd need 5 chapter
dice.
dice, but he only hits for 2? I mean, I'm feeling...
Yep. Tackle it head on.
Head on. Right? So 2 chapter dice.
Roll well.
2 cunning.
We'll see.
That's doable in 1 roll if I roll well.
You ready?
Yeah. Yep. Didn't roll well.
No, so
now hang on. When you roll wisdom, you may roll again and choose one of the 2 results that apply. Because I'm a decayed blade.
Nice.
So I'm rolling again. Okay. I'm
You're
going to
choose
keep
that
that one. Okay. Yep. So I rolled a fist with a shield. 2 fists with a shield. So I attack, miss, but I don't take any damage.
And I take 3 damage, so that puts me on 13. Roll again.
I got an eye.
I got a star.
Okay, so I take out the eye. And then lose 2 damage because I reduce it by 1.
I got a star, so I just take 3 damage.
Oh
That's
man,
now
I'm
10.
on 7. If only there was a healing relic around somewhere. Shut up.
Oh
We
no!
both missed. I take 2 damage. It puts me on 5.
I'm on 7.
Go on, 1 eyeball. 1 eyeball. There it is. I hit him. Kill him.
Thank goodness.
Oh man.
That's rough.
Right. I'm gonna have to get rid of something for this here. Well, I'm on 5.
Yeah,
you're
you
on
can-
7.
You can get rid
I'm
of
going to get rid of this decayed blade. And I'm going to take the stale loaf of bread, which I'm immediately going to use to get 2 HP to put me up to 7.
Yeah.
When we had a healing relic. I'm just saying.
Oh, a creature stitched together using butchered animal parts scuttles towards you. It is so hideous. You instinctively lash out. Begin combat, but you may take 1 attack before the first round and take no damage.
Okay.
Special combat rules. The first time this creature is defeated, before drawing an item, roll a chapter dice. If the result is might, it regenerates and you must start combat again and defeat it a second time.
Okay.
So
you get a free attack.
Yes, but we're going to put a star,
And 2
And-
people.
a star and an eyeball.
Ooh, okay, come on. Roll a double star. I mean, it's an eyeball.
It's an eyeball. I'll take it.
And then we go. 2 stars. There's 1. I got a fisty shield.
I got a star, so we both take... Well, I
You take a damage, I take nothing.
Puts me on 6.
Alright, here we go. Nice.
Killed it. And yeah, there's no point in re-rolling.
No, that did.
Yes.
So now you roll, see if you roll a might for it to
A
re-stitch.
chapter dice.
Is it chapter dice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Wisdom, good one. So we get an item.
Yes, we do. It is... Discard to re-roll your character dice, applying only the second result.
Sure, I'll take that liquid luck.
Yeah. Go.
It's my turn.
Yes. Be something
We're
good.
getting close.
We're getting close.
Close. I mean, I'm on 7 life. How much you want?
6.
Sweet. Okay. When do we hit a healing relic? A
Shut up.
skeletal form lies slumped in the corner of this dark chamber. Beneath the dust of ages, it still clutches a mouldering map.
Ooh.
As a group, choose an option. Something isn't right here. Turn the next chapter card. Or we can try and steal the map. Nominate a player to roll 2 wisdom in 3 attempts. Do we want to steal it or move on? Up for move on, down for steal. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. We have to roll for it. How are we going to roll a chapter dice?
Well, I was just going to say, if you roll a certain thing, choose something.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
You know it's a dice, don't you? Oh.
Which answer them?
Well, what?
If you guess it right, we do your thing.
We are attempting to steal.
That's what I said, attempt to steal. You said move on.
Oh, I was attempting to steal. I got mixed up.
Alright, so
Alright,
then we're
attempt
attempting to steal. Okay, so you have to roll 2 wisdom and 3 rolls. That's 1. There it is, 2 wisdom.
That's all we
done.
need, just 2. Nice.
Yep, success. The map leads to a hidden cache. Draw 2 item cards.
Yes. We've got...
An effervescent evasion, 2 of them. So when you would lose HP, discard it to lose none.
I am taking 1.
Yeah, I'm going to discard my liquid luck to take one as well, because I feel like we might get to the boss, and I feel like they're going to hit hard.
Right. There is a deafening roar.
Ah!
I mean, that was like a shout, not a roar.
Wait. Whoa. I can't have you besmirching my roar noise on camera, alright?
Can you do a better roar?
I mean, that was the best roar I could do.
It was not very prolonged.
Well, it was deafening, not extended. It doesn't say, like, minute-long roar. It was a loud roar.
Okay.
Can't believe you sometimes.
And the passageway begins to shake. Do you think that roar made a passageway shake?
Look, I'm about to make something shake in a minute, alright?
Don't throw it.
It's going to be my head in disgust with what you're doing.
A section of the old wall beside you collapses and you are buried beneath chunks of heavy stone. You are incapacitated.
Excellent.
To remove the rubble crushing you, the other players must roll in unison, keeping track of their might rolls until they have a total might roll equal players. Two might roll. After each attempt, you lose 1 health until the total is reached. If you have not been rescued after 3 attempts, you manage to crawl the
I do have a 2-fist shield.
Is that the only fist you've got?
No, I've got a single fist.
All right, go for it.
That's not one.
I get hit for 1.
That's not one.
Hang on, 5, 4.
That's
3,
it.
That's it. I'm on 3 health.
I'll flip the next one. Oh, look, it's seconds last. Okay, this passageway leads to a set of old steps. They descend into a flooded cave. The water is murky, but a dim light is visible some distance below. You take a deep breath and dive, kicking towards the light. Each player must try to roll a double in one attempt. For each player, either you succeed or bad things are going to happen. Let's see what happens. Go on.
Woo! Doubly.
You breathed. I did not. Okay, you begin to flounder, lose 1 HP and try again. If you've not succeeded in 3 attempts, you make it through. So, 6. 2 more rolls. There it is. We're through. Okay, here we go.
What to the door?
Do not read until you've completed the last chapter card. This is it. You've reached the final challenge. One last obstacle stands between you and freedom.
Turn over now.
What do you got, Sarah?
The demented priestess.
Okay.
You cannot harm me. Behold the devotion of my followers. The priestess is protected by her possessed underlings. The row of chapter dice showing might. All of these dice must be removed before you may attack the priestess herself. The dice behind the row of might, but before you dice so.
Here's the issue I have, Sarah. You're on 3 life, and I'm on 6.
We do have to stop 1.
Each time we attack her, she hits for 3.
Yes, so we can stop 1, 3, but then I'm dead. Unless we can get
shields.
3 shields.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I got a wisdom.
I got a shield.
You didn't get a shield.
Not a shield. Sorry, I got a might. So I remove might. I can't take damage, so I'm using my potion to.
And I'm taking 2 damage, so it puts me on 4. Let's go again. Oh, shieldy eyes.
But I got doubles, so I can roll again and do both results. So I got a shield.
Okay.
And
1
also
fisto. There we go.
So neither of us take damage.
All right.
Okay.
I got a fist.
I got a fist. So
but you're dead.
Can we not do this one as well?
Yes.
So we can get 2 fists.
But you're dead.
But then I'm dead.
So it doesn't matter.
Because then I have to take 3 life.
I would have survived.
But it's too late. You can't
use my potion.
But it doesn't matter, you're not allowed to. It says in the rules. It only and then you take 3 more damage.
Damn it, then I'm dead. So close.
There you have it.
There you go. We got close. We almost escaped the Dark Castle.
But the very exciting thing about this is we were also given the expansion, which is Gouge of the Undead Queen. So So keep an eye out for that video because we'll do a separate video for that.
next.
And I'm very excited.
Yes.
So we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.